This morning, Westpac released a report about the increase in the minimum wage, saying by 2021, total labour costs will increase by 1%. It'll add 0.3% to consumer prices, eliminate or reduce the hours of 8,500 jobs, and raise unemployment by 0.2%. And I was just wanting to get your response to that.
Sounds like the kind of analysis we hear from banks and finance people every time the minimum wage goes up. And you know what? Every time the minimum wage goes up, the sky doesn't fall, jobs keep growing, people do well.
So you're saying that what they're saying is not going to come to fruition?
Well, I don't think there's any example of those kinds of predictions coming to fruition. Remember that the minimum wage has gone up every year for the last 18 years. We have low rates of unemployment, we've had good job growth. I really don't think all these dire predictions are anything for anyone to seriously worry about.
But their predictions are based on the fact that it's increasing so substantially, so quickly, which hasn't been done in previous years.
Yeah, well, right now we have a very tight labour market. Wages should be going up at the moment. This is exactly the time to accelerate minimum wage increases because there are a lot of jobs out there. You know what, the biggest concern I get from employers right now is that they can't find enough people to fill the jobs that they have.
This isn't the first time this criticism has been laid at your feet. MB has been saying the same thing as well. In fact, they indicated that 3,000 jobs could be at risk because of this policy. Now that Westpac are coming out at the same time, surely the government must be a little bit concerned that these numbers are beginning to stack up.
Let's be precise about what MB actually said. They said in the worst case scenario, over the next year, instead of getting 57,000 new jobs, we might get 54,000 new jobs. So let's be absolutely honest about what they're saying. They're not talking about job losses, they're talking about a possible impact on job growth, and even MB say that the evidence around that is highly contested.
Right, so is it, at the end of the day, a trade-off between better wages and more people being employed?
Well, actually, I think, as I said, right now we've got a situation where the biggest problem that employers have is they can't find enough people to fill the jobs that they have. This is exactly the time where we should be working to drive wages up.
And just on consumer wages, we saw consumer prices. We saw over the weekend that Mojo Coffee increased their prices by 10 cents. Although it's only 10 cents at this point, economists and the opposition have argued that this could be an indication of what's coming in the future in terms of more price hikes.
Well, I think even Mojo would acknowledge now that that price increase was a bit of opportunism on their part, and I believe they've apologised for it.